Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of have a slight unboxing to do. Now I've kind of already opened it and had a play, but I thought what I would do is do my first impressions on my brand new toy. Now this is kind of like an early Christmas present. Me and my parents very kindly, they went halves with me on this little beauty. I've been wanting to get a new kind of point and shoot camera because the one I'm filming on now is my kind of everyday, use it for everything kind of camera, and it's very bulky. It's a DSLR, it's the Nikon D5200, so it's very bulky, very heavy, especially with all the attachments to it that I use for filming. It's quite, you know, difficult to lug around. So I wanted something smaller, more compact, a bit lighter, something also that can shoot really well, does really well with like low light and things like that, and doesn't have that bad of film quality, preferably with a flip out screen as well. So as you all know from the title, I went for the Olympus pen EPL-8. So this is the new one. So this is the packet it came in. I ordered this via EJ Style, which is Emma Hill's website, blog even, and she had a kind of preview amount where if you ordered it through her, for the cost of the original camera you got a shoulder strap free as well, which happened to be leather. So this is the shoulder strap and the box it comes in. I opted for the black shoulder strap, which is called Black Like My Dress, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. I'm so in love with the packaging on this. They hit the nail on right on the head there. Like the colours, the, you know, like graphics and everything is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. And then on the side it's got hashtag Olympus pen generation, and then just a little bit of details on the back. So if I open this up, it looks like jewellery in the box. It's like this, and then it's got the small Olympus logo, which is embossed there, and it's 100% leather. So if I open it up, this is what it looks like. It's just plain black leather strap, and then it has the rivets on the side there, so you can choose the length. I have it, when I have it on the camera, I have that, all four of those, so that it's through the holes, because that's like the perfect length for me. And I also feel like that gives it more support when it's hanging around your neck. It really keeps it in and keeps it tight, so I think that's great. Originally I think these are like £30 if you wanted to buy them extra, but there's another one that I got my eye on that's like a chain detail one. It kind of looks like a Chanel bag chain. So if I get rid of this quickly, I'll pop it over here. And then obviously it was popped in the box. So yeah, that's what the actual Olympus pen box looks like. So if I take that out, let me just get rid of that over there. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I was so panicky at first because I got it delivered to my boyfriend's work address. He sent me a picture of it and the white camera's on the front, and I was like, I didn't order the white one. No, they've sent me the white one. But it's just the bog standard box. So just, yeah, that's how exciting the box is. Again, I think it's really sleekly packaged, and it opens up down the bottom here. So then it opens up like this. If I try not to damage it. There we are. So it says Olympus pen here. So this part comes out, and this has all your really important stuff that no one ever looks at, and the CD to put the software on your desktop computers or your laptops or things like that. So that's everything that's in that box there. And then as you can see, this is the camera itself down here. So it comes in a tiny little dust bag like so, and then this is what it looks like. So I just love how sleek and like classy the design is. I went for black because obviously it's black leather with the silver hardware. I am a nightmare for getting grubby fingerprints on things, so I thought, why not just go for the dark one, and then, you know, life's easy. But if I went for the white one, it would have been filthy within seconds. And I didn't really like the tan colour, the other colour they brought out. I know a lot of people love it, but for me it was just a very difficult kind of brown. It was very like in your face, so yeah. And then this is what the back of the camera looks like. So you have the flip out screen, which you can kind of manipulate to wherever you want it to go, which I absolutely love about it. And then yeah, so that's the body of the camera and what it looks like. So if I put this really carefully on my lap, and then over here is the lens that it comes with. So I got the pancake lens attachment, just purely because you can get the two. So the standard lens is 14 to 42 mil, but you can either get the pancake version, which is this one, so as you can see it's very, very thin, or you can have the bog standard one, which is a lot larger. Now if I attach this quickly to the camera, so yeah, that's what it looks like with the lens attached to it. So it looks very sweet. I'll take the lens cap off so you can see. And then once you turn it on, the lens really does expand, but this zooms very beautifully just by twisting it in and out and stuff like that. So that's pretty zoomed in right now. Yeah, and that's what it looks like standard. So I'm just going to turn that off just so it doesn't drain the battery, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm not like a techie person, like I kind of get what people mean when they're speaking to me about things, but I'm just so in love with how beautiful it is. I haven't done any filming on it just yet, but in this top section of the box comes out, and within here you have the plug adapter and the battery charger, so that all comes as standard. And then you've got the cable to attach it to your computer or your desktop or anything like that. And then you also have, in this little pouch, the flash attachment, which looks like this when you take it apart. So at the top of the camera here, you just pull out this little plastic bit here. Keep that safe because obviously you want to put it back in again. Take off the safety catch to this part of the camera, but you have to press the button to unlock it on the side and then pull it away. And then this just slides. So yeah, it just slides onto the top of the camera like so, and then you can flip it up, and it is a very, very powerful flash. Now I do like the way it looks with this, but at the same time I just think it's a little bit more bulky, so unless I need the flash and I know I'm going to be shooting at low lights when I need a flash, which 90% of the time I hate shooting with with a flashlight. I'd much rather use like a constant light rather than the flash, just because I feel like it gives a much better effect, like rather than that flashlight. But you know, the one thing that everyone says is a big turn off for them with this camera is the fact that it has no viewfinder. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like if you're a professional and you're used to shooting through like this, then maybe it'll be a bit more annoying. But for me, using this screen, like you can see, I don't know if it's picking up, you'll probably see. Yeah, this is perfectly fine for me to use. It's 100% touch sensitive on certain shooting modes, which I absolutely love, and I love the fact that you can change the white balance within the camera, so you don't have to change the settings. You just click on the side and you can adjust it. So if you put it at full whack, you can probably see on the screen there that it's changed, and then you can drag it all the way down again, see, so now it's dark again. But yeah, I absolutely love the fact you can just touch it and it sorts of this stuff out. Another big bonus for me is this has built-in Wi-Fi, which you connect to your phone. If you download the app, which is OI Share with Olympus, it comes up like this, and you can just, as long as you turn the Wi-Fi on the camera, so if you go back to the menu, you just click on the Wi-Fi button and it sets up Wi-Fi sharing. And then once it's on, you can use the app and your phone as a live remote control with a live view, and you can also import all the photos and small clips of video from this directly to your phone. So you just click on import photos, and I formatted the memory card annoyingly, else I could have showed you some of the pictures I took this morning, and then you select the ones you want to drag in. Now I imported 63 images from my camera to my phone this morning, and it literally took minutes. Like, it's insanely quick, whereas if I was doing it from my DSLR, so although you can buy a Wi-Fi adapter for like Nikon DSLR cameras to make it Wi-Fi, it's extremely slow and extremely painful, and I mean you have to take the image via your phone for it to go over, and then it goes over instantly, which takes forever. So if you're trying to get the right shot, it's just a complete ball ache basically, whereas this, you just take as many photos as you want. You can either send it then and there with just that one photo, or you can wait and then put them all over, which is an absolute godsend. Also within the camera there is a editing system that you can use to edit your photos then and there. I don't particularly like using it because I feel like they're a bit more like fun rather than the kind of editing that I do normally for some of my pictures, which I put on Instagram. Some of them I use directly from this and I just put straight over, and then some of them I do tweak a little bit depending on, you know, the light. But I will insert a few pictures just here from the ones that I've taken directly from the camera. Like today I went to the zoo and took some pictures there, so I'll insert them just so you can see some stills and what it shoots like. Now obviously I'm just shooting on the standard lens, f8 90% of the time if it's a product shot or something along those lines, just so you get that slight blur background. Some of the times as well I'm very lazy and I just shoot on auto, which is a habit I'm trying to break out of, but until I've 100% learned how to use this, it's so much easier in situations just to put it on auto, and it's pretty good actually. Like most cameras, I find their auto mode is a bit meh, whereas this one's actually pretty good and I do really love it. Now obviously I'm completely biased because else I wouldn't have bought it. It was £500, you know, it is a lot of money for a point and shoot camera. It's basically the same as my DSLR camera, which is obviously a little bit more professional, say, and I shoot with a 45mm lens on it at the moment. That's what I'm shooting on now, so obviously those images are going to be a lot better quality. Well, I suppose depending on what you want from an image. Like I think the image quality from this is absolutely incredible, like genuinely. I don't know, it's very crisp, it's very clear, and it's got that auto white balance, which I absolutely adore. You can change other colours as well, so you can mute them, you can do all sorts before you've even taken the photo, which I think is brilliant, because then it means you have hardly any editing in post, which is an absolute godsend. And it doesn't change the quality size of the image either, so it doesn't compress the file, it doesn't make it grainy or anything like that. It's absolutely fantastic. My only one worry is the fact that the screen at the back is out. So like with my DSLR camera screen, it flips in and then flips against the camera, so the screen's not actually like visible, it's covered, whereas this one it literally flips straight back in again. So I am a bit like, ooh, like putting it anywhere, especially when you have it around the neck strap and it's like banging against everything. It's a bit of a worry, but I haven't tried filming on it, so I am gonna switch over now to this camera and just start doing some filming. So yeah, this is now recording on the pen. So this is what I normally shoot with. As you can see, it's all set up. I've literally taken it off, swapped it over. So I don't know what the image quality is going to be like. I can let you guys, you know, I suppose, give me what you think. It's so weird looking at that. I've got no screen or anything, so I don't know if I'm in focus. I have no clue. I know I'm really, really intrigued to see what the sound quality is like, because obviously I shoot on this one with a shotgun mic, so looks like that. And yeah, I don't know. I like the fact you can change the white balance, so it's probably a little bit brighter than usual, especially on this one, and it's probably a bit of a wider angle lens, but I don't know, how interesting. The one thing that does bug me with this is if it's on a tripod like it is now, I can't see in the screen. So I'm like, I have no idea if I'm even in shot right now. I don't know, let me know what you think. Let me know down below what you prefer, because I do kind of want to get out and about more and be a bit more dynamic with my channel. I don't know where it's going right now, so any suggestions would be great. I don't want to just be hauling clothes every 5 minutes, plus I haven't got that big a bank balance to keep doing that every 5 minutes. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm gonna swap background now. So yeah, that was filming on this. Please let me know what you think. Obviously this one's got autofocus, which mine kind of doesn't, depending on what mode I'm shooting in. So if I move, sometimes it doesn't pick it up as quickly as this one does, which looks great actually. And again, I like how much brighter it is. Sorry for the state of the office that you would have seen in this clip. I haven't really tidied up. Guilty. But yeah, I absolutely am in love with this. Like I said, I'm not a techie person, so I can't give you a full-on comprehensive review, but from my point of view, this camera is definitely an all-rounder blogger camera. They've hit the nail on the head with this. I didn't have the 7 and the EPL-7, which a lot of previous people that have now got this had. It's kind of like an upgrade from what I've heard. It's a bit quicker, it's a bit more sleek, and you know, they've refined a few things. But yeah, I definitely think it is worth the money. Like, there's no point buying something if there's something a bit newer out. I think personally, it's up to you. Like, if your budget can only afford the 7, then go for it. I think it's a fantastic camera, and Olympus make great quality cameras, because that's the one thing I was worried about, obviously, because like the main ones you hear about are Nikon or Canons, not like any other cameras in particular. So I did do a lot of research before purchasing this, because it is a commitment, it's a complete commitment. So hopefully now, yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of this one, and probably a lot less of this one, I'm afraid, but I'll shoot most of my sitting down videos on this camera. So yeah, if you are interested, I will leave the link to this little beauty down below. If you do like it, definitely pop it on your wish list if you think it's something that you want to stretch your budget to. I 100% love it. And yeah, head on over to my Instagram, because it has changed tenfold after having this camera. It just looks so much nicer. Like, I usually shoot most of my Instagram photos on my camera, on my phone, which isn't bad. Like the iPhone, I've got the iPhone 6S, and the camera on that is fantastic. It's got auto stabilization as well, so if the video is all shaky, it completely stabilizes it. So I do think that is another camera, like, you don't really have to invest in these big cameras to have good quality videos, but I don't know, it's just a choice of mine. I'd rather have a camera like that, and because of my degree anyway, I get a lot of use out of any cameras that I do decide to invest in. So yeah, my best friend, who's a photographer, has a major camera envy over this one. She's actually thinking of getting rid of her DSLR and just getting this one and a few more lenses, because she just couldn't get over how good the quality of the images were. So that's taking it from a photographer, like, it's just as good as a DSLR. So yeah, please do give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Again, please don't judge me for my lack of knowledge. It's just not something I'm that well, like, known with, but I just wanted to give you my opinions as a well, it sounds strange saying like blogger, but yeah, my opinions as a person that uses this that's not a professional, because, you know, most people that will invest in these kind of equipment will be someone like myself or like you watching this and that wants to get involved. So yeah, please do give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you are new. Like I said, pop along to my Instagram. My Instagram account is so_alamode. I will leave it linked down below for you, because that's my blog name if you weren't aware. Yeah, so please do come over and say hi, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.